Well, hello everybody. Here we are in South Africa with Angus Tanner. Undisclosed location here. Angus is the one of the pilots for the Anti-Poaching task force down here in the South Africa area. And I was lucky enough to, while we were in South Africa touring the BushCat factory, to be able to meet up with him, and he invited me to go with him out on a patrol up into the savannah. So we jumped in the BushCat here and doing the pre-flight and what have you, and taxiing out for takeoff. And this is a pretty big airport. I'm not used to operating out of this much concrete, but I guess that proves the BushCat can do that too. And we lined up with the runway, and pushed the throttle on, and of course we were heavy, obviously, full fuel, and I mean, I weigh 325 pounds, so obviously the BushCat handles it, jumps right in the air. And a beautiful day for it. The wind was blowing a little bit, but off the ocean, but not bad. So look at the airport terminal and the windsock there. And we're down on the southern coast of Africa. And I don't want to betray the location of the aircraft by telling you what city it was in, but we made right traffic and circled around and headed down the coast. A little fast forward out of the Class D airspace there, and we're heading up into the savannah here to look at see if we can get a look at some of these animals up here and check on the count for the rhinos. But Angus explaining to me what the program is and what have you. And this is a river that runs in off to our left there. That takes us out of the Class D and into the area where you just got flight watch. Of course, you got some big ships coming into the harbor there, and these sand dunes started here, and they went right up the coast. The area that we're heading into is, though there's dirt roads up there, there's very little inhabitants. There are quite a few lodges and you can see the sand here as well, and the waves crashing in on the beach there. This area here, you can see it's cut up a little bit. Was used for farming, but this is the lodge we ate lunch at right here. Angus took me up there, and they got a little watering hole right there at the bottom of the screen. But here we're out on the savannah. You can see the herd of animals there, and the zebras on the bottom part of the screen. They're white and hard to see. But it transitions from this grassland to brush, and all manner of different. Here's another herd of animals here, and I apologize for not being able to recognize what kind they are from altitude here. But kept circling. Hippos in the river down there. You can't see them in the video, but he showed them to me. There's some more animals standing by the road. And we continued on up through here. You can see all these dirt roads they got cut through here. This is actually a private park, the Sawari, I'm not pronouncing it right, game preserve. And they have all these lodges up in the area there where they take people on safari. So they got a little landing strip right out here in the middle of it. And Liz and Sean and E.T. they rode up by car, and Angus landed out here on the strip right in the park, and one of the guys from the park staff there came out and got us and hooked us up with them. But we're making a fast approach just in case we have to go around for an animal on the runway. But as it turns out, it was clear, and Angus greased her on, and we taxied up to the end. And they got a little building that they could use for an enclosure, but they stopped using it because the elephants come over and push on it. And so what they do, we put the airplane here on the end, and they put some pink rope around it. And apparently the elephants don't like the pink rope. So shutting stuff down, and Getting the engine shut down, and we'll hop out here. Alright, here we are at the remote landing strip out in the middle of the national park here. You can see it's pretty remote. We're putting a little fence up here to keep the giraffes out. Oh, the elephants. And there was, in fact, elephants there. No doubt about it. Hope you enjoyed the ride up into the African bush.